and welcome to my Snow White 2025 movie review. Okay, guys, I got that a few minutes ago. I'm thinking the Snow White 2025, and this is gonna be my movie review of it, and this is my movie ticket of it of Snow White 2025, a live adaptation / remake of it. And if you've seen the movie, let me know what your thoughts and opinion on the movie, and what are some of your favorite Walt Disney classic anime movies, and what are some of your favorite Walt Disney uh, classic anime movies that they did that they turned into live action, okay, live action / remake, okay, or you think all the live action / remake is butchered and stopped? Just tell me all that in the comment section below, okay? So, um, okay, so Snow White was directed by Mark Webb. He did the two Amazing Spider-Man movies, and I think the first Amazing Spider-Man was better than the second one. Um, it had Rachel Zegler, Gal Gadot, Rachel Zegler, and Snow White, Gal Gadot as the evil queen. I know Gal Gadot from Gal Gadot at Wonder Woman. It came out March 21st, 2025, 109 minutes. Okay, it said plan for a remake of 1937 Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was confirmed in October 2016, with Wilson announced at the screenwriter. Webb entered talks to direct the film in May 2019 and were announced as director in September 2019. Filming took place primarily in London, England from March to July 2022, with additional filming and pickup taking place in June 2024, with the estimated production budget of 240 to 170 million. Snow White, one of the most expensive films ever made. Okay, and Disney 15 most expensive film to date. Wow, I like to know the whole list. Okay, um, okay, so okay, it got 2 out of 10 on IMDb. Rotten Tomatoes, the critic of Rotten Tomatoes gave it 43%. Wow. The audience, 74. Okay? So, if you like this movie, let me know why you like it. And be honest. Okay? Now, here's the thing. If it would came out and got good review from the critic, I would still went and saw it. If it came out and got bad reviews from the critic, I still went and saw it. Cause here's the thing, I don't go see all the live adaptations in theaters or on Disney Plus. I only see the one, or either go see or watch the one. I only watch the one and see the one that I grew up with, and that is my favorite. Okay. And Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is one of my favorites. Okay, because I grew up with it in my childhood, and I have it on DVD. Okay. Um, like a couple years ago, I watched. Let me see here. All the Disney movies, anime movies, and Snow White, and the last one was Raya and the Last Dragon. Yeah, okay. And I wrote the name down, and next to it I put the grade. Okay. And I put Snow White an A plus for the original one, okay? Okay? And some of these, or like, I feel like half of these, I just think for like the very first time, okay? Now, some of them I grew up with, okay? Bambi, 101 Dalmatians, The Lion King. Some of those I grew up with, so some of those I would probably went and saw, okay? So, okay? Now, in order for me to go see them or watch them, I have to, the one that I never seen, or only watched like 1 or 2 times, I have to watch again, okay? And like a day or two ago, before the movie came, or I should say last week, that's what I was doing. I was watching this movie, okay? And to be honest, I didn't even have to watch the movie, and because I watched it growing up, and I knew the plot, okay? It had Seven Dwarfs, it had Evil Queen, Seven Dwarfs mining in the mine, in the cave. Okay, she bites the apple and poison, falls asleep, all that. They changed it in this movie, okay? When you watch this movie, it's like a totally different movie, okay? And the last couple of years, I've been hearing about this movie, and Rachel Zegler, saying some of her political stuff, bad mouthing this movie, and okay. The problem with a bunch of the live action remake Walt Disney anime movie is here's one thing, or they're like at least 2 or 3 reasons. Well, one of the reasons is the original of a bunch of these movies, the classic Walt Disney movies from Snow White, Bambi, Lion King, Dumbo, so on and so forth. They're like an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 at the most, and they try to make it like 2 hours. Okay, and then okay, for me, I want it to be a direct adaptation. Like, okay, if you have a lion in the movie, have a lion in the movie. Don't change it from lion to a dog. Okay, I remember one time. There was one of the live adaptation. I don't know. Maybe it was during like when they released the Lion King or something, and they tried. It was like almost the thing, and um, and people got mad that it was no different. It was no, they didn't add anything new. Now this movie is like totally new and different, and fans and audience are like mad. Okay, I would not be mad. Okay, if it was just a thing. Okay, another reason is um, um, the dwarf. Okay, man, the dwarf. Uh, uh, you have like Rachel Zegler, and then you have uh, some other people saying that it's racist to cast little actors to play the 7 dwarf in the movie. I'm like, man, that's so awful, okay? And then they adding new stories to the movie that wasn't in the original. Like she take over the throne, want to take over the throne. Talking about her father. Her father was never mentioned in the original, okay? And then they turned it into like a musical, okay? Like every time she does something or a character does something, they sing. Yeah, she did sing in the original, but it was only a few times. Did like 90% of the time they were singing in the movie. I'm like, man, okay. And then they add a bunch of human characters. I'm like, there wasn't that main character in the original. They were animals, they were the evil queen, they were the huntsman, the prince, the dwarf, Snow White. I think that's it. And here they added the evil queen army. I'm like, there was no evil queen army in the original. Yeah, okay. Um, yeah, they're terrible. They're terrible. Okay. Um, so, um, okay. Um, so I'm here to tell you that don't go watch this movie. Okay. I know why the movie flopping. It's because of many reasons. Okay. One, it woke. Uh, Instead of casting seven little actors to play the dwarf, they CGI it. Okay. Um, they added new story to the movie, taking over the kingdom, talking about her father. Okay. Adding like 20, 30 more minutes to the movie. Okay. One YouTuber said, they're not gonna remember that movie no more. I'm gonna go further and say this movie is garbage. Okay. Okay. If imagine Walt Disney himself will probably be turning over his grave. That they taking all his a lot of his classic anime movies that he created and they butchering them. That's what I meant. Okay. So what they're gonna do now? Butcher Bambi. Okay. Not have Bambi murder get killed or something. Okay. Yeah, and make it like a 2 hour movie and add a bunch of new story to it. That wasn't in the original Bambi movie. Okay. The only live adaptation that I saw that I liked was uh, Christopher Robin. Okay. When I saw Dumbo, I'm like, man, there wasn't that many humans in the story. There was because they were during the circus scene, but they wasn't the main character. They were Dumbo and Timothy the Mouse. And Timothy the Mouse only had like a 5 second cameo. Okay. The only way for some of these live adaptations to make a lot of money and get good reviews is they follow the source material. Okay. Same thing with the comic book movies. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I would say stay away from this woke garbage movie and just watch this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gal Gadot was terrible. Rachel Gellar was horrible at Snow White. If this movie would got good reviews, I would still say this movie was bad. Okay. And this somebody that grew up with the original, and the original one was funny, awesome, classic, and this is another one that they butchered. They butchered Dumbo. Now they butchered Snow White. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. So yeah. The only grade that I can give Snow White 2025 is an F. It's for forgettable, garbage. Just watch the original 1937. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Um, what are they gonna do? Butcher, Tortoise, Butcher Finding Nemo. Yeah, okay. That's it. Thanks all for watching, and until next time.